Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I want to continue our Halloween envelope flip that I'm going to use on a mailer. So the mailer is going to be the main body of the journal, of our junk journal here. And last time with you guys, I went ahead and we decorated some envelopes, did some sewing and some decorating with some fabrics. And today what I want to do is I want to get the front here. I already primed it with some gesso. I just used some Liquitex white gesso and I primed it, excuse me. And now I want to add some colors to it. It's just some apple barrel, just purple iris, some black, and some white, and get it all decorated. So this will be just the front part. And I want to decorate our envelopes and do some fun stenciling and stuff on the envelopes and the front page here. So what I have is some fun stencils that I just got from Amazon. So they're really cool. You get 16 of the big ones here. Let me do this so you guys can see. So they're really cool. I mean, you just get different ones. So I want to play around with them. But I will put the link down below so you guys can come check them out. And it also comes with some cool fall leaves. You get like 3 sheets of different size, different leaves. Just fun little things to play with. I think they're really cool. And you got the pumpkins here. So, I mean, you can see that they're all pretty cool. So come check them out. I'll make sure to put the link down for these. And I love the little gnomes. There's some with little gnomes. So those are cute. Okay. So those are fun for fall. And I also want to play around with these. You get a set of them. I don't remember how many. But they're really cool. They got the pumpkins and like that. You can see they're just really cool to play with. So I got a set of these too, so I'll put these in the link. And I might play around with some words. I just got some alphabets. I think these are just 1 inch. And you get 70 of them. You get all the uppercase letters and then lowercase letters and then numbers. And then also some symbols that come with it, like a percentage, question mark, and different things like that. So these are kind of fun to play with too. These are great to do words and little doodads like that. Okay, so I'll put that to the side. I'll make sure to put that down below too. Okay, so now let's get started. So what I want to do is I already primed it. Okay, I'm going to put these to the side for now. And let's work on painting our journal here. And then this can dry to the side while we're messing with the envelopes. So now I'm all set up here. I got my parchment paper under me. And let's see. So I have a visual in my head here. Let's see if this works like it's going to work in my head. So I'm going to take a little bit of just white here. And I'm just putting it on my paintbrush. And I want to just go around the edges with white here.
A little bit more purple.
Okay, so I got it all painted how I want it. And I dried it with my heat gun. Now I want to put some fun little words on it. So let's
See here.
So I did eek and boo. I think those are fun. Okay, so I got all this dry, and now I'm gonna take my stencil here and place it where I want it. And I have my antique linen, distress oxide, and crackling campfire. And there we go. I think that turned out really cool. Look at that. It's like a silhouette. That is fun. What do you guys think of that? I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you guys are liking it, and hit comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. That really helps me out. And I think that turned out pretty cool. All right, so let me see what else we're gonna do real quick. All right, so we're gonna be done with this cover for just a second, and I wanna work on our flips here. And I got gloves on because I'm gonna get messy. And this crackling campfire, it just gets on my hands and I can't get it off that good. So I figured I'd just put gloves on. Okay, and let's go ahead and just start with, I'll start with this one here. Because I'm thinking here, and I'm gonna think out loud with you guys. I have arrows, right? So this one's gonna go up, and I want to put fabric on the inside here, cover. Because, okay, so I want to put fabric here, and then I want to sew around, okay? For decorative reasons and to keep the fabric on. Then after that's done, I want to put the ones that are going to go on this side, the envelopes that are going to go on the inside here. I'm going to go ahead and decorate these with some stencils because these are going to show. And I'm going to try to figure out how to incorporate and make these little pockets somehow. So that's my plan. I want these to show. And then the inside, or the other ones that go on this way. See, I could just put this one on, cover it with maybe, say, fabric. And then once the fabric's on and these are underneath first, I could sew around with the inside and outside fabrics. Okay, so that's my plan. I'm gonna do this. These right here need to be decorated no matter what. And then I'm gonna go ahead and decorate this one. And then I think I'm gonna cover these on the other side. Okay, hope that makes sense. So let's just get started here. So what I'm gonna do, I don't need to decorate here because that's going to be glued down. Okay. So let me find some fun stencils and we'll get started. So I'm going to use this stencil and I'm just going to kind of place it on here. Just however. Okay. And I have black soot, oxides, vintage photo, and crackling campfire. So let's go ahead and start with crackling campfire. I love it for the pumpkins. It turns out so cool. And these stencils are so much fun. There we go. I think that's really cool. So it's just so much fun just to take your oxides and let's have some fun with them. Let's do a little bit of different blending, and I mean, that is just so much fun to me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and decorate. Okay, so I went ahead and stenciled here and there. And I did the same thing here, which I thought that was fun, just a big pumpkin. And here. So now, what I'm thinking is, I think I want to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and cover everything with some fabric. So let me get some fabric, and then I'm just going to have these show, because I think they look really cool. And I don't want to cover them up. So I'm going to find some fun fabric to put down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and got my fabric cut out, and I'm going to just take my Yoo-Hoo glue stick, because I'm going to sew. But if you guys are not going to sew, go ahead and grab some sort of fabric kind of glue, like Fabrifix is good. I would just suggest when you glue it down to either take your finger and smush it around after you do it, or take the lid and kind of smush it, because you don't want big old like clumps and then lay the fabric down and then it'll seep through. You can use some like cotton batting or something like that in between if you want, and then that might help. But that's what I suggest. If you're going to do Fabrifix, just make sure to smear it around a little bit, kind of thin it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my glue stick, and since I'm doing a glue stick, I'm gonna try to stay away from the edges because I don't want to gum up my needle with the glue. So I'm just kind of going around here, just doing a good glue down here. Okay, so we got that glued. That turned out pretty good here. And then keep all these threads that you pull. I went ahead and frayed all around it, and just keep the threads because those are great for clusters. And then you can have some Halloween clusters, which are always fun to make. Maybe I'll get enough stuff and we can do some Halloween clusters. Let me know in the comments, actually. Would you guys like to see that? Some fun Halloween clusters? I think that would be kind of cool. Okay. There we go. Woohoo! So that's glued pretty good here. And let's do this. And I got some pretty purple fabric. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna go and start at the bottom here and do a zigzag stitch just all the way around it. And I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and sewed it all around, and then through the middle. It's the same stitch, but I just widened the stitch down the middle here. And that's what the outside looks like. So I think it turned out really fun. Okay, so there we go. I forgot to decorate this one. And what I got today is this fun stamp. Let's try it. I'll make sure to put these all in my Amazon links, but I haven't even tried this one, so let's do it on camera. Sounds like a great idea. How fun is that? I think that's gonna be perfect. It's like it was meant to be. Okay, so I went ahead and got my permanent ink here. That is really cool. I even like the smudge in the middle. That is really cool. What do you guys think of that? I think it's kind of fun. Okay. So now what I'm thinking with this one is I want to, so I think I'm going to flip it this way so it shows, and then we can use this as a pocket this way to do some fun, just adding things to it. It's just a cute little pocket like that. I can even take my little stitch ripper and rip. Like if you sew over your pocket like that, you can even do this. Here, let's see. This is just a little stitch ripper here. And you can just go right here. And just line it up like that. And then just kind of gently push. And just make sure you're not busting out on the other side. And then, there you go. You got yourself an open little pocket. And there. And then if you're worried about the stitches coming undone, you can even take your art glitter glue is a good one. And just kind of, just make sure you don't glue your pocket back shut. But you can just run it like that. And then just kind of smudge it in like that. And then they're not going nowhere. Okay. So do the same thing to the other side. And now you got a full pocket. So that's a little tip if you wanted to do that. And then they're not coming unstitched. Okay? So since I am going to do it that way, like this, I want to go ahead and decorate this part real quick. So let me find something for that real quick. Okay, so I have a fun idea for the front of this one right here. So the other day I made some bats with you guys using envelopes, and I will make sure to post that on the end screen so you guys come check out how to make these. They're really fun. And okay, so what I want to do, and then I had this sitting out on my I got like a tie-dye table over there with all the messy stuff that I do, and as this was just sitting there, and I accidentally got some gesso on it, and you know what, I was like, I really like that, so I took it and splattered some more gesso down, and I thought it turned out really cool. So that was just another little happy accident. And I want to put this here because it's gonna go around like this. Okay, and I want this like that will fit perfectly like that. And then I'll line this up so it's in the middle here. Is that fun? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and ink around the edges. Okay, so this is how I want it to look. I think that would be really fun. So that's the concept here. And I really love how you can see the spider and the haunted house through here. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so this will be the flip on the front. I'll have to do something with that. I'll probably put a piece of fabric or something there. Okay, and we're gonna find some fun things to put in the pocket. Like that.
Okay, and thank you.
And then this is what the inside will look like that. And I'm thinking of gluing it all down and then making this like a tuck to put stuff. So I'll just glue each layer and then glue here and here and have this be like a fun little pocket tuck. Okay. I could do one there too. See, that's so much fun. Like you could do different layers of pockets. So that's the fun part of that. Okay. And this one, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it down. Okay. And I'm using my Fabrifix glue to do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get everything glued down, and then we'll put the little flap on the front. I decided to go ahead and add the signatures first. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put these on because I wanted to hide the the little wax thread that I use. So that'll hide it like that. And then we'll have a hidden binding. So I think that's cool like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take my Fabrifix glue and start gluing everything down. Alright, so I got somewhere here. So I went ahead and attached this to the front and got everything else attached. Let's see here. So that is really, really cool to me. I'm loving it. And then this side's attached, and then you can see here. And I did some fun little tucks and pockets. So you got a little tuck pocket here, a little tuck pocket there, a little tuck pocket here. So those are all fun to play with. These I just glued down. I'll get that glued a little bit better. I'm not making them pockets or anything, but I just took my Fabrifix glue and just did a quick glue down. So just go through and just see whatever flyaways you got happening. Okay, and then if you get any on your paper or even your fabric before it dries with this Fabrifix, if you just rub it like this, it kind of goes into little balls, and then you can just flick them off. So just catch it before it dries, and you can just kind of go like that and then wipe it off. Okay. So that's, I think, a fun design on the back, like that. All right. And then we got the front here, and what I want to do now is a closure with you guys. Okay. I love how you can see the spider through it in the little haunted house and stuff. Okay. And I just went ahead and washi taped. And I made sure anytime I washi taped anything, I used the glue stick just to glue it down better. And then I did the same back here, and then stuck it down and then glued this back on top like that. So that is secure. Now let's go ahead, and I thought this would be cute on the top here. Get some purple on here. Like that. There we go. Just give it a little interest. So now for the closure, what I want to do is I'm going to do an eyelet right here. And I got my crocodile. Let's see, let's just go ahead and I think that one will work great. I don't know if I want to use that color. It's not the right color. So I think I'll just go with that. Or I could do black. That might work. Yeah, let's do black. Okay. Since that's decided, this is a 1/8 and a 3/16 hole punches. And this is the eyelet setter. So I'm going to do the 3/16. And I want it to go across here with my lace, because I don't want to cover my window and stuff. So I want it to go across here. So I'm going to poke it right about here. And keep in mind, it will make your pocket a little bit smaller, so you can move it out as far as you want. Okay, there we go. And then just put the flat part in the bottom and flatten it down, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take this. So I got to make sure to leave enough to tie off right here. Just a quick tie. And then this wraps around. Okay. And this is all Rit dyed. I use my Rit dye here. I've showed you guys in videos, but I'll show you again. And I'm pretty sure I did this in a wine color, and it turned out like that. Pretty sure. But Rit dye is great. It's a concentrated liquid that you can dye fabrics and papers and all kinds of stuff with. But so these are hand dyed little goodies on here. Okay, so I'm just measuring to see. So then you tie your knot here. Okay, and I want to make sure there's enough room to grow. Okay, so you can have it go sideways like that. I'm liking that. I think that's enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and snip it here. Like that. I don't want to short anybody. I always like making it way longer, and then some, you know, you guys can cut it when you purchase it, and you can have a little extra to play with too. But I think that works. I'm just gonna make it a loose knot right here. Leave that, and yeah, I think that's a great little closure here. And it's really cool. It's attached to this little guy. Flips out. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and find some fun little things to add to the pockets that we can put in our pockets here. And also, I'm gonna go through and decorate. I'm gonna do some stenciling. Oh, I'll put some in the pockets here. I'm gonna do some stenciling. And I'm thinking we should add another pocket. Let me find a piece of fun fabric and we'll glue a little pocket here. Okay, so I think might as well keep it matchy match. And I'll do the pocket here. There we go. So we got ourselves a little pocket in the back. And what I'm going to go through is I'm going to do next is go through and do some fun stenciling and add some things of interest to the pages, and I will do a flip through and be done. So I'll be back. Okay, so I got everything done here, and we'll do a quick flip through and see where we're at here. So I'm really liking this little tie that goes around. I think that turned out great. Okay, and then all you got to do is just flip it open this way. And I got a cute little owl that I just pinned on here. And it's more journaling spots in here, a little booklet. And we got our little envelope with all our goodies. So you got all these little goodies that'll come with it. It's got all kinds of stuff in them. I just went ahead and just put some pretty papers in it. And then we got the inside here, which I think turned out really cute. Okay. I'm gonna flip. Now look at the inside here, and I went ahead and made some tucks. I made a tuck spot here and here, and then we got the pocket right there. Okay, and then I went through and just did some stenciling throughout. And this is my coffee dyed paper. And I got some avocado dyed paper in here, some onion dyed paper, and some tea dyed papers. So you can see. And these are some of my digitals. I'll put the link down below. I just have some fun digitals here. Yeah. I did the word pumpkin. In this, I put my stencil down and then took my coffee. I got my instant coffee in here and just diluted it and spritzed it on top, so it kind of did a cool, you can see, just kind of a cool little shadowy effect. And then this is another little flip out booklet with some more journal spots. Okay, we got all kinds of journaling spots in here. And then this is part of my digitals. then there we go. And then the last little pocket with some fun little papers in it. And I will make sure to put the link down below of my Etsy shop, and I'll get this in there. You guys can come check it out. Even if you guys don't come and purchase it, if you come favor my shop, it helps me out a lot. Just hit the heart, and it helps me get my shop out there and stuff. And so I hope you guys found this informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see the next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.